What is going on, Herd? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to another video. Today we're going to be returning back to the Desert Drift video series, where we purchase them in-game, build them up to drift spec, test them rigorously, see if they have the ability to be drift cars. Of course it's got to be raining. Damn it. It's alright, looks like it's clearing up. See if this thing stances. As you can tell, we already brought this thing to the garage. I recorded it, but obviously, you know, there was no audio over it, so you're probably seeing little pieces and little snippets. It's a good thing I didn't put much money into this thing, because I didn't really talk over it. So first off, let me see if this thing stands. Now we've had some issues on this track. Yep, okay, it's been stands up. Had some issues on this track with stancing up the first time, like the first spawn of the vehicle wants to blow up on you right away, which is very odd, but okay, so we are fully stanced up. It actually stanced up immediately. There was no need for, it's not clearing up, it's getting worse. I want to just get a good feel of this thing. Well, we might have to bring it to another track. I know some of you guys get all butthurt when I drift in the rain, although it's fun. Let's see what this thing has in the rain. Seemed like it wanted to do some single gear drifting. Let's see if it'll get the old speed boost in here. That was all in first gear, so alright, does it even work in this car? I'm just gonna take it over here and see if it works. Okay. Unfortunately, the speed boost, the clutch kick, whatever you're referring to it as at this point in GTA 5, doesn't work. It doesn't work in this car. It does have a weird little single gear thing. I don't really know how to explain it. It's a little bit more, a lot of torque, let's just say that. Of course, we are in the rain again, too. Oh. Alright, at this point in time, we gotta wait for the rain to let up here. Let's see if it will at all. Alright, it doesn't look like the rain's gonna let up much. This thing is actually fun to slide around in the rain. I'm not gonna say it's a very good drift car at this point in time, but it's definitely fun to slip and slide around. It's more of like handbrake slides and then just throwing a little bit of power into it. But yeah, the speed boost, the second gear speed boost, whatever you're calling it, or no clutch in GTA, actually, that thing that you want to call the automatic cars having here in GTA, it just doesn't have it, guys. It just doesn't have it. It has torque in the very, like in the middle of the first gear, so it's kind of an odd single gear drifter. If you get the momentum of the body going, it seems like it's a heavy car for some reason. Yeah, you can kind of get a little bit of that slip and slide, but that's, I'm guessing that's only here. So I'm going to finish up this track here. Oh, it's definitely letting up. It's definitely letting up. Alright, let's start actually testing this thing. Is it done raining? Just a sprinkle now? Alright, good to go. Let's go. Alright, so there is no second gear drift with this car. It's all the first gear, torque oriented, and it's body momentum, inertia, that kind of a thing. It doesn't drift with the you know, the proper, I don't even know if I feel comfortable giving this thing a grade. It doesn't drift with our proper technique, with our, you know, secondary, more competitive technique. It will single gear drift, I believe. Let's try it out. like efficiently single gear. I mean, even the single gear drift itself is very, it's very unique. Like there's so much torque that goes to the rear wheels at one certain RPM that it makes you want to, it makes the car want to spin out. Like that right there. It just gets a little overpowered. So I really wouldn't even suggest this car for if there's such thing as competitive single gear drifting, although that's just, you know, more confusing than anything. If you're at the higher end of single gear drifting, maybe you can add this to your collection, but I just don't really see it fitting into my collection. Not what we're grading on here in this series. No burnout, and very, very short too, that where it's in the high RPM, very short. Wow. That's it. That's it. That's the sound effects. Those are high-level, expensive sound effects, so that's all you're getting in this video. We'll have to save some funding for the next videos. The track was Old Ocean Road. It's either released now or will be releasing in the very, very soon future. We're going to have a drift event coming up relatively soon, and both of the tracks that you've been seeing featured here on the Does It Drift series for the last couple weeks, or I guess I don't know how these videos are released. In the last week or so of you seeing these videos, those will be releasing alongside that drift event. Look forward to getting into that, looking forward to playing with you guys again. It's been a long time since I've held any public events, and like I said, I'm just... Okay. Alright. With that said, geez, traffic is hectic tonight. Appreciate everyone tuning in, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing the videos if you're sharing the videos. As always, I hope you all stay happy out there. Please stay positive, and we will definitely speak to you next time.